Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. Welcome to My Time to Journal, an untrained person playing with lots of art supplies and having fun. Join me. I have given my journal a name, Full Circle, and I am going to do a month of prompts of round things, circular things, and have fun doing it. I'm going to do a lot of collaging, which is my favorite thing, my favorite way to do anything in an art journal, just about. If it's not the favorite, it's tied for first. I am using a bunch of paper that I have made. I have tons of Procreate paper. That one happens to be one that the printer ran out of ink, so it printed everything purple. Works for me, and it's a lot of round things, rocks, and more rocks and round things. I have pocket pages. I have blue watercolor paper. I have the newspaper, which are foundation pages from a magazine, a flyer at the grocery store at the beach. So I came up with a couple different titles I was going to use, either Round and Round We Go, or Circle of Life, or Full Circle, and I decided to use Full Circle. I came up with 30 prompts. Um, Now, because this is going to be showing on the second day, I'm not sure how that's all going to work. Or maybe I'll be producing them on the correct day and filming them or posting them on the next day. I used a printer page that Amy Tangerine did years ago with a bunch of magazine titles, and it's a lot of positive things. It's the little things. You can do this. Um, Telling myself I can do this. This is paper that I got out of a binder from a Goodwill store, and I love the grids and the circles together. I'm just doing some circles for the title page or the prompt page, and then and there I wrote "Here we go," and I did it in kind of overscaled prompt or font, and then went over that in black. And I'm just replicating Amy Tangerine's hearts, perhaps a few too many, but oh well, it's there and it is what it is, and it's done. And I've decided to go ahead with the first page, the first prompt, which is lens of a camera. And I, if you have never watched any of my videos, I love children's dictionaries. So I was able to get out a children's dictionary and look up that word lens or camera. Now this is paper, vellum paper that I used in my Christmas December Daily book from Charlie Brown's Christmas, and it's just going as a background to cover up that little bit of newspaper print from the ad at the grocery store. And then I backtracked with some more circles. I do love circles. I have a thing called Zen circles. Is that what I call them, Curti? I think so. Zen circles. They just ground me. They make me feel good. Pulling out some blue things because the paper is painted blue on the next page for the first prompt, which I do use a dictionary page out of a child's dictionary. But I'm pulling out some blue things. I have a whole stack of printables here from my own, mostly my own. Some are from Robin McClendon. This one is obviously Amy Tangerine's. Most of them are from my own Procreate creations. I love this out of a child's book. I still have a stack of stuff here that I got at the Goodwill at the beginning of the month of December that hasn't made it to the bookshelf yet. So I'm just going off the blue paper that's there, and that's something I painted at the beach, and it's no big deal to stay that way. I will say, I love the aesthetic of Job's Journal's December Daily, and I'm going to try to emulate a little bit of his theory in collaging, which is layers, lots of layers, and more layers. And I love how he does things. And this is where I'm coming up with, there's a camcorder, but this camera here kind of highlights the lens, which is what the prompt was. So I'm going to use this drawing here in the dictionary and make that kind of like my focal page, which takes that other drawing out of that book kind of on the back burner for another page. And I like the Go Where You Want To from Amy Tangerine's printable thing from years ago. This is another one of mine that I think I just photocopied a collage page, but it's got blues on it, and that's all I'm after is blue. Because of the paper next on the other side of the spread, I'm doing some blue washi tape underneath, trying to do a little bit of Job's theory in his December daily and the way his aesthetic. Um, this is all stuff from Stash, trying 2022, trying to use up Stash. In fact, I spent the rest of the day today, while this was uploading and everything else, cleaning up 2 or 3 different boxes here on my desk and coming up with I realized I was trying to split that across the page and I was going to try to do it a different direction, but then it doesn't make sense. I figured that out finally. Took me a minute, but I finally figured it out. So yeah, I'm just going with blue stuff, um, and things that I have printed off of Procreate and um, Pinterest, and just blue. Blue is the only thought process for today besides a lens of a camera. But I really do um, love layering and layering and layering and collaging, and that's probably going to be the theme of this book, this art journal. I think I really enjoyed that in November where I did my beachy one, um, which is on previous videos here. I really have thought a lot about 2022 as far as stepping up my game technology wise, not like getting new cameras or anything like that, but incorporating a little bit more stuff in my videos besides what I'm doing on the paper, um, just to highlight a little bit other things, and trying to come up with better endings and beginnings for the videos. But thought thinking that I might go to like twice a week. I would film like 3 and 4 days at a time and then upload it twice a week. Um, because it is not smart to upload every day like I do. But I'm going to do it anyhow because I love this part of the process, and this part of the process is creativity for me also. And I kind of get in a rut and stagnant if I'm not doing this. So, for my own self preservation, I'm going to do it anyhow. So, watch out, world. I'm going to keep going every day, silly or not, recommended or not. Luckily, I don't do this for viewers, I do it for myself and the community, making friends around the world, which I have done and I'm very lucky to do. So, thanks for your friendship. Welcome 2022, and let's make some circles. See you all tomorrow. Bye.